Lost in this hazy room, the darkness surrounds. Pulsating beats electrify the ground. I feel the energy, it's flowing through my veins.
Hello guys, hi, it's April here with the Phoenix Collective. We're spiritual baddies here on a warpath, right? Spiritual warriors armed with only love and light, right? And that is love for one another because we're all connected as one, all right? And armed only with knowledge to combat the true enemy here, fear and ignorance, all right? That's the only thing separating you and me. As promised, I got some tarot for you, and I'm back inside because it's weather is, I think it's gonna snow tonight. Like, what? Snow? I don't know if I'm ready for this, but yeah, getting ready for a northern winter here, and that means being inside a lot. So, retiring the bike, and got my bus pass. So anyway, the bus always brings opportunities to interact with people and meet new people, so I don't mind it. And yeah. So let's see what we got here in the cards. Starting off with the High Priestess. Okay, so honestly, as I was pulling these cards, I almost wanted to reshuffle because I was like, what? This can't be true. Major arcana after major arcana after major arcana after major arcana. I mean, like, fuck yeah, people. We're on the right track. All right. We're going through a radical shift because these are all major life changes. That's what the major arcana signifies. And, then I got a couple court cards followed by one subconscious card that was, in the minors. So, yeah, which the subconscious card here is the, maybe we should start with that one actually. All right. The Two of Coins or the Two of Pentacles. All right. So traditionally in the Rider-Waite, it shows a man that's juggling these two coins and they are connected by the infinity symbol, which is just a giant number 8. All right. And that just is signifying that you have the ability to manifest whatever the fuck you want, so long as you can balance your energies, right? The pentacles are earth energy, and that earth energy is, abundance, it's material things, it's money, financial success, it's it's the fruits of your labor. All right. And so these are 3D outcomes that are our reward for living in this meat suit, our avatar here, and navigating the bullshit 3D world. All right. So they are our pleasures and joys, but they need to be balanced, and you need to be able to handle that energy. Okay, so what I'm getting here is maybe a subconscious fear that you cannot handle those energies, but Spirit's saying you can. All right, and that's going to be necessary as we embark on these major life changes here. Okay, first signified in the past position, so these are energies we're coming off of. These first two cards are showing us what we've already attained, and we're carrying these forward into the future, into the present. All right. So the Empress. The Empress, this is the counterpart to the Emperor. Okay. The Emperor is a balanced masculine energy, and his counterpart is the balanced feminine energy. She's the culmination of all of the queens. So she has intellect. So she's got, that's air. She's got fire, so she's passionate. She's able to manifest whatever she wants. She's the Queen of Cups, which is emotional independence and emotional maturity, and also that nurturing ability, right? She can take care of herself. She's firm in who she is, so she can extend that out to others, and everything she touches grows, right? She's got wings. And I love that Phoenix energy. This bitch has been rebirthed, okay, from the fires of hell. Like, she's been through it too. And that's what made her the person that she is, right? All of these struggles, all of these things, all right? These are divine synchronicities. That's just saying that everything that she's been through has been for a reason, right? She's also got very even approach in her abundance, right? She understands that the give and take of life, and that the great importance of having that abundance means, right? It doesn't mean being like greedy. She gives just as much as she gets, and she gives with, a very mature approach. All right. So then, paired, clarifying on that card, I got another major arcana, which is the Star card. Now, this is very Aquarian in nature. The Empress, I would say, is very fiery. That's more like the more masculine, fiery energy, Wands energy. Actually, there's a lot of air going on there with the wings and the eagle. She knows her intuition. She does. And everything that she touches turns to gold because she is balanced in that approach, okay? So, and that's what the Star card is telling us here, too. This is wish fulfillment, guys. This is the green light from Spirit saying that everything that you touch will manifest, okay? So it's hope, inspiration, final illumination, faith, the light that guides us through the darkness, okay? So we're not getting lost. All right, and I'm picking up on a collective that's been through some shit. All right, that's the Phoenix Collective, so that's a major theme here. And this is that rebirthing energy, okay? So this is that final spiritual awakening that's pushing us into this new path as we exit the gateway. This is just giving us a little bit of glimpse into the future here, but we have the right soil. We've sown it, we've tilled it, we've taken care of it. It's nurtured and loved, and so this is a time of abundance. Anything you touch is going to turn to gold. All right. And because that vibration is high, everything around you is only attracting positive. So taking that energy and pushing it into the future, I pulled the Lovers. Once again, who's making an appearance here? This is the Empress and her counterpart, the Emperor. So these are two complete whole beings, right? He also embodies all of the King energy. And so this is the perfect balance. So these can represent three different things, okay? Now, the first thing that I'm getting, and I'm picking up on all three of these, okay? So the first thing that I'm picking up on is that this is showing a coming home of self. Okay, stepping into your true divinity with a balanced approach at how you handle things, right? You know when to step into your feminine energy and when to step into your masculine energy. It's very balanced in its approach, and it's appropriate. You know when you need to have inspired action, right, to protect yourself or to have authority over others and self, right? And you also know when you need to love yourself. And both of these folks love themselves. That's how, they're making it. All right, so the Two of Cups kind of shows this same kind of partnership, but it shows them at a younger stage when they weren't in their true divinity. Okay, very much two people that have general respect for one another and support each other. Their endeavors are balanced, right? She has the areas that she rules, and he has his. Right? They're both self-made people, and then they're counterparts to one another. They're not dependent on each other for anything, okay? They have that within themselves, all right? And the Empress very much is in tune with her intuition. And so, clarifying on that card, I got some page energy. This page energy is young. It always represents new beginnings, okay? So, new beginnings in love, possibly, but it also could mean the choice between two different people. So maybe there's somebody coming in from the past that you need to take care of in order to attain this energy. You need to put some final endings on some things, because by having that energy doesn't go away. It needs to be resolved. Okay. It will hang out and it doesn't just disappear until you resolve it. So you either push that into Mother Earth and give that to her, or you can resolve it between two people, but it can't just be forgotten. You can't, that's stonewalling. All right. Stonewalling is when you put up a wall and you refuse to look at things. Right. So the emperor and the empress don't do that. They diminish those walls. Right. And it would be an insult, a fucking insult to this masculine if the feminine was entertaining two different people. Come on. It's any person that makes you compete with somebody else for your affections is not worth your time. All right. I mean, shit, some people that's their human game in a bag. I'm telling you. When they really, really like somebody, but they're fearful that they're like in their subconscious, right? They still have those shadows, right? They probably don't even know they have them, right? That they're not good enough for that person, or that person's just going to leave them anyway. So they're going to gauge. They're going to be like, how do I know she really likes me? She's going to leave me anyway. So I'm going to put in some competition in there, see if she competes for me. A female in her true divine energy will not chase a man. No, we attract our masculine, and if they're ready, they will approach us and chase us. That is how we know that they want us. That's the true balance of masculine and feminine energy. Doesn't matter the vessel that you're carrying that energy. That is where it's at. So I ain't chasing no man, and you shouldn't either. Okay, seriously, if he doesn't want me, he wants to prance around with her and her. Well, then they can have each other. I don't want them. And trust me, I ain't taking them back either. No. I mean, shit, he would have to move states, sell his house, get rid of his friends and family, and then climb backwards up a mountain and back down it to me, begging for forgiveness for that to happen. That's the truth. All right? People don't change. And if they have changed, you'll see it. But nothing can be birthed from old energy. And especially if you are in a union where there is potential and there is no, it's a healed person. Okay. But I know in my subconscious, right now, I'm like with somebody that I swear to God, I'll lay up at night and try and figure out what's wrong with him. Because nobody's perfect, right? I just can't rack my brain around the fact that there's no drama, because there always has been. All right. So this can be unfamiliar territory for people and be uncomfortable and like waiting for that shoe to drop. But that doesn't mean I'm going to bring somebody else into play to have them prove it, because that's just straight disrespect. Okay. So let's not have any of that energy. But the wand is bringing in that new beginning, that creative spirit. And so what I'm really seeing is I'm seeing a divine union here that's coming together that is going to embark on something together, a real importance. Okay. There are light workers out there, and that is their obligation, and that is their purpose, is to show the world that this couple still exists. All right. That there are people out there that can be in a union that can take their love and utilize that for the greater good, not just obtaining something for their immediate needs. Ick. Okay. And once you hit that divinity, you're not going to want anything else anyway, right? Like, what is the purpose of doing anything if there's no integrity involved in it or greater purpose? All right, we're purpose driven at this point. All right, so moving on from that, let's see here. We've got into the future. The High Priestess. Okay. This is the profound ending of this last chapter of your life. Okay. This paired with the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card is always looking for fairness and balance. All right. And it's an awakening. It's a new rebirth. It's complete transformation of a person. It's looking at your past and making meaning from it, and then taking all of that and moving forward. All right. It's assessing. Now, a lot of us came here to take on karma that wasn't really our own. Okay. To shed light on things happening in society or going into a family that is full of patterns and programmings that are detrimental to the family lineage. And those family members are toxic, but the ancestors in the spirit realm have chosen you to come and break this toxicity. Now, these are the family members that are pushing you down to make themselves feel better. These are the ones that will tear you apart, the real kind of Cinderella shit. All right, the black sheep of the family that they are invested in, telling you you can't do something because by you doing and being you, you're showing them that they failed. But it's not their fault. This has been encoded in them from family member after family member after family member. But by having the balls to get out there and do it, you are breaking free from those restrictions. All right. So I know for me, my family's not for me. All right. I wasn't put here to try and be friends with them because they can never be able to do that. They are very much invested in a false narrative that they've created of me and don't see me for who I am. But we talked about that a little bit with energy matching as well, right? When people vibrate at a lower frequency, they don't have the ability to see you anything than their highest frequency. And the real ick of that human game of needing to tear somebody else down because they have something that you want and they are invested in that for other reasons, like taking something from you or deceiving others because they have done something bad themselves. All right. But you don't have to do shit. I'm telling you, you don't got to do shit. Because spirit, by remaining true in who you are and following through with your path and being true to yourself, taking on that Phoenix archetype and only utilizing it as strength to grow stronger and to show the way to others that they don't have to put up with this bullshit. All right? Be you. The divine will pay you. Okay? I don't get paid by my job. I get paid by the divine. And trust me, my spiritual inheritance is ripe. Okay? I ain't complaining. So, I know that right now we're reaching our highest timeline, and everything that we are wanting to accomplish is ours for the taking. Okay? Don't be afraid of that. It's just getting through that final ick. Because right now, as Pluto is going direct in Capricorn, all of those people around you that have been invested in your failure are starting to get their karma and their lessons because, trust me, that plutonic energy is fucking intense right now. And it's fucking raking up all that karmic like energy and exposing people for what they've done to you, especially if it's been based on lies, putting other people down, ganging up on people, and unjustly so for no reason of their own. Okay? So, right now you kind of gotta just swim through the towers that are falling around you by other people but your tower is fucking going up golden. All right, and it might be a little bit uncomfortable, but with love and light, pray for them, because you've been through it. You know what a tower moment feels like. You know what the dark night of the soul is, right? You remember having to build up, and part of the reason that we have gone through that is to show the way to others how to deal with it, right? So be that leader. Continue to show them how they are now given this opportunity to look at all these areas that they have failed at, and that they can utilize those, bring those shadows up to the light, look at them and see where they came from, right? And assimilate them into their own healing so that they may grow stronger with you. This is a beautiful, beautiful time. It's unfortunately in these next in this next, by November 15th, I'm telling you, get right with yourself. Because if you fall in any of these, like scenarios, if you have been acting out in bad, nefarious ways with, unjustly characteristics towards other people just for your own gain, get down on your knees and pray and make some apologies. Figure out how to make that right, because if you don't, the divine is going to do that for you. But if you do, then you will be rewarded as well. All right? Because you always have that opportunity to fix it first. So with love and light, folks, let's remember that to celebrate ourselves for where we've come from, keep firm boundaries. All right? Just because you forgive them doesn't mean they need to be in your life. But also, you can continue to shine your light bright and show them the way. All right? We are all connected. Right? So be kind to yourself, but be kinder to those around you. Happy cards today. These are happy cards. But as always, it's going to take a little bit of sifting through the muck, finishing up some old business, and just acting out of a heart space. Right? Love you all.